Hey guys, so we got sparring at 9.8 Jiu Jitsu today. So this is Issa speaking. I'm the blue belt on behalf of our head coach Jamal, who is a black belt under Roger Gracie. I'm thinking of going for a knee cutter or a knee slice, as I noticed that his guard is quite wide. However, what you see is that as I go for the knee slice, he manages to get a butterfly hook and he uses my momentum against me to sweep me. There you see the execution of the Toriando boss stepping over into side guard. He's trying to isolate my arm and get his leg in between my armpit. I managed to squeeze my arm back in. Knee on belly is uncomfortable, so I'm trying to hip out to alleviate the pressure. He manages to turn me on my side, which exposes my back by using his weight to push me forward. Now, time and time again I get choked out with the bow and arrow choke, so I'm very conscious to not allow him to grip my lapel with his other hand. In the scramble, I kind of got distracted and Jamal, he synced in the other grip to secure the choke. So once again we're in this similar half guard position and I'm trying to retain my full guard, pushing down on his leg, meanwhile he's trying to push down on my leg so he can step over into the half guard and into side guard. So it's kind of like those two like opposing forces. It's kind of got like a double under stack type pass where he's trying to cut an angle and he successfully passes into side guard. And now we're in a similar position, a similar story to the previous sequence, although the time runs out to my pleasure, I suppose. There we go. Okay, so now we have Jamal against Nisar, who is a seasoned brown belt who's recently been training with us. So here they have some sort of leg entanglement. And it seems like Jamal is looking for a scissor sweep. Now he's got the double grip on one sleeve and he uses that to sweep Nisar. And then he steps over into full mount. Now I think ideally Nisar wants to have his back to the mat instead of be on his side, because now it's kind of exposed his back. But Nisar has excellent defense. It's really hard to pry open his arms, at least in my experience sparring with him. So he's protecting his neck quite well at the moment, being patient. Okay, so Jamal turns him over into a kind of side mount. It does really nice to float on top of Nisar as he explodes. He keeps heavy hips. Notice that his hips are right underneath Nisar's armpits, which allows the arm bar as an option. And Nisar's trying to create some momentum to remove the legs from on top of him. There's the tap. Okay, so he goes for some sort of suicidal sweep, I believe they call it, but Jamal ends up on top. Okay, so he kind of jumps over him to secure this back/ mount position. He's kind of on the side. Now into full mount. So he's got this gift wrap type of position on the arm, and he's using that as leverage to pull Nissar, trying to get the back. But Nissar does a good job of protecting, but he ends up in full mount. Jamal's climbing high up. Nissar, and there's the Americana. Alright guys, so that was my best attempt at the commentary. You know, I'm only a blue belt, so with my limited amount of experience, I tried to give my thoughts just to make the sparring footage interesting for you guys. Hopefully we can get our instructor Jamal to give some of his own expert commentary in the future. Guys, make sure you remember to subscribe, share and like, and we'll see you on the next upload.